Oh my god, I feel so happy right now. I got an airplane! Woo! I dreamed of, and that is perfect for what I want to do. So here goes the most epic race our family will ever do. Crossing the US and spending the night in northern Canada, crossing the Atlantic, taking in the beauty of Greenland, and spending a night and a day in the volcanic landscapes of Iceland, then doing a quick hop through Norway to Estonia. We're in Mooresville, North Carolina, USA, and we're going to Tallinn, Estonia. 𝐼𝐻𝐻 is going with a commercial plane and I'm going with a private plane. Let's see who gets there first and compare the two flights. Alright, so today is the day. We got our new airplane and we're gonna fly to Europe. So we're now in Salisbury, North Carolina. We're gonna take off, fly to Bangor in northern US, and then to Goose Bay in Canada. And from there on to Greenland, then Iceland, then Norway, and then Tallinn, Estonia. And this is what I've been dreaming of my whole life. I have an airplane and I can fly around the world with it. This is awesome. It's gonna be challenging, but it will be awesome. All right, wish us luck. So we set off with Fanni Pajer, one of the most experienced ferry pilots for Diamond. Washington Center, 752 Lima Alpha, 1000.
November 752 Lima Alpha, Washington Center, roger. The faithful altimeter 3013, you can expect reading.
Flying is generally a lot easier in the US than in Europe, but be ready for crazy routings.
Ready to copy 2 Lima Alpha. 752 Lima Alpha, go to Bangor, Maine, to your present position, Director Raleigh Durham, Romeo Delta Uniform, and Director Richmond, Romeo India Charlie. Director Kappa, Tango Alpha, Papa, Papa, Alpha. Join Tango 224 until the Kennedy VOR, that's JFK. Join Tango 315 until Golf Delta Mike. And then join Tango 314 until Echo November Echo. And then join Tango 295 to the Bangor VOR, Bravo Golf Romeo. And then direct Bangor Airport.
Oh man,
I have it, yeah.
Flying over the pond over the Atlantic between Europe and the US will always, it's just weather. You have to be good with weather.
And I'm spoiled rotten. Always fine. Beautiful.
So now we landed in Goose Bay, and this is the last step for ferry pilots to cross the Atlantic. And you can see it's beautiful northern scenery here with the sun setting late and with low mountains all around us. And the plane performed very well. I'm very proud of the little plane. And here is our fuel truck. So now it's a hotel, and tomorrow to Greenland. At the same time, 𝐼𝐻𝐻 and the kids were heading out from the Charlotte airport.
So we are on the airplane right now. Hi.
There's a military base here, right? Isn't that on the right side, the military barracks?
Yeah, there's not much here, no. It's military, maybe 300 personnel. That's it.
Okay, let's find something to eat then.
Yep, hunting and gathering. I'll gather.
Okay, so there is no food in this town at this hour, so it's only liquid food.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So now we have traveled 2 hours and almost 1,000 miles. Everybody some movies.
So good morning.
Yes, good morning.
One good thing in waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning in the north is that, hey, it's light outside. It's daytime already. So we had a refreshing, 5-hour...
Very refreshing.
So how does our day look today?
We are heading to Narsarsuaq in Greenland, and I'm just checking out the weather. Currently is actually VMC, so that's good.
In case of an emergency landing to the freezing ocean, full immersion suits are required. We're all suited up, ready to go.
Okay, so we are right now at the London airport going to Helsinki right now, so we're going to our gate.
The kids were jet lagged, so they were sleeping during the day. Something that pilots need to look out for is hypoxia, lack of oxygen in the brain. You suddenly feel very happy, but you might not be thinking straight anymore.
I was singing the Teletubby song I was there 1,000 years ago.
My co-pilot here is suffering from severe hypoxia here over the Atlantic Ocean, inbound to Greenland, singing Teletubby. What do you do look like a Teletubby hand?
Yeah, I will show that's Lala right here.
I am now in Narsarsuaq, Greenland. It's a very, very isolated place from everything. There's only a search and rescue helicopter here, but the scenery itself is beautiful. Look at this. So it's the 27th of May right now, so it's almost summertime. And there are icebergs here in the water.
110 is not going to be high enough over the ice cap. That I can already see.
Yeah.
But I want to stay here for a couple seconds for you to be able to take this in, because this is so rare.
November Lima Alpha Noog information, Roger and I.
Landing. Right, here we go. That's what we call a long November 752 Lima Alpha, just waited by Sierra.
Welcome to Iceland. The Teletubbies have landed in Iceland. So usually we have a tailwind on these trips.
Yes, usually, not with him. With him, headwind all the time.
Oh my god. And you didn't see most of the things that we did, which was like just standing in one place and just staring out of the window. You were reading a book.
Yeah,
so it's,
that's true.
It's a lot of hours.
9 hours today in flight. That's a lot. And yesterday almost the same. Yeah, so this is a long journey. It's always good to walk, and it will be good to move our bodies and eat healthy. I think that's one of the biggest component.
Eat healthy now,
that was unintended, that we didn't eat any proper food yesterday.
And
that
now,
wasn't good.
And now we are fixing it. We can have a proper dinner.
Yes.
And we are in Europe. Yay! Look at this. Beautiful. Alright, so we're driving in Iceland right now. Too bad video cannot transfer smell, because it smells like, rotten eggs. I haven't actually smelled rotten eggs, but I can imagine what rotten eggs smell like, and it's exactly what it smells like here. So when you're in Iceland, you have to visit the Blue Lagoon, where we're at right now. And the water, as you can see, is blue or white. And it's because of different minerals that come from the ground and the lava rock. And the scenery is out of this world here. You can see the steam coming out of the ground there. And the lava rock, which is like the surface of Mars. What I've heard is that in Iceland, because the air is so clean, you don't get steam from water because the water molecules don't have anything to cling to. But here, I would say the myth is busted because there is steam here coming from the water. Years ago, I bought this VR headset, and you could transport yourself to different places in the world, like Venice or some nature places. And one of those places was Iceland. And I put on the headset, and suddenly I see the sun and the clouds and this relatively flat surface with a lot of stones and some mountains and this very precious northern the plants. And it was surprisingly accurate. It is like that. Only here I also feel the wind, which is this northerly cold but also fresh wind. So when in Iceland you have to try 𝐼𝐻𝐾, which is fermented shark, aka rotten fish. Shark has its toxins because it doesn't have a kidney. And in order to get rid of these toxins, they bury it for weeks and then it rots there. And they serve it with a traditional strong alcoholic drink. So let's try this. Kind of smell a little bit like ammonia or something like that. It hits you. I've tried the Swedish fermented fish. This is strong. This is very different. It's an acquired taste. Cheers. Good morning. It's very early, as you can see. It's 4:42 a.m. and we are about to head out. But what I wanted to show you is what 4:42 in the morning means in Iceland. And Iceland is north, so that means in the summer it's like this. So this is 4:42. We have sun. Sun is up, as you can see. Sun is reflecting from those buildings there. So Estonia is north too, but not that north. And I love that. I'm used to that.
And I just want to have one good shot because this weather is so much better than the last time I was here. All right, speed checked, flat landing.
Runway 10, right camber for call.
Okay, landed at 22.
167, report taxi. 167, taxi, holding point Delta, runway 10. Taxi, holding point Delta, runway 10, headbus 167. Solar power, David 51 with hotel 1.
Okay, so we made it. We are in Estonia.
Airspeed alarm. Engine instruments good. I can look there.
We'll start descent now, 3502 Zulu Kilo.
Through the pressure coming in, the sensors are going like this.
What happened was that I opened the window to film, and that translated into a different altitude reading, so the airplane went slightly up and down.
Good job, Ooh. Power idle.
I just wanted to show how the Diamond DA62 is an RV of the skies. So that much luggage fit into this airplane. That's a serious family hauler. So we arrived here now. How many days did it take you?
Basically 14 hours, 15 hours.
So on a commercial flight it takes 14 hours, and for me it took 4 days.
So we won.
So I lost the race, but I found the grandiose skylines of American cities, the beautiful coastlines of Canada, the icebergs and crystal clear waters of Greenland, the volcanic amazing landscapes of Iceland, the little cute towns of Norway, and my family well rested and waiting for me in Estonia. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out next time. We're gonna be taking the long and scenic route.